After a brief stopover in Bombay, we flew to the city of Aurangabad to view the incredible 2,000-year-old Ellora and Ajanta caves. The Taj Residency Hotel was very impressive upon our nighttime arrival to Aurangabad. The hotel was equally impressive during the daylight hours. The hotel grounds were immaculately maintained. The Ellora caves, dating from the year 500 AD, are a wonder of ancient art and have been compared to the pyramids in Egypt for their amazing construction. Using simple hand tools, devoutly religious people carved monolithic temples out of the side of the mountain. 200,000 tons of basaltic rock were removed during the cave construction and later used to construct homes at the base of the mountain. There are two types of caves: the Vihara seen here, which is a monastery containing monks' cells, and the Chaitya, which is a more elaborately carved temple for worship. The Kalish cave, the most outstanding and largest of the Ellora caves, is different from the others because it was dug from the top down, so that much of it is open to the sky. The others were all dug from the side into the mountain. This next group of caves at Ellora was excavated by followers of the Jain religion and begun about 880 AD. To provide light for the sculptors, water was contained inside these curbs that you can see surrounding the floor of the temple. Large reflectors held by people outside the cave reflected sunlight onto the water, which in turn reflected the light onto the area of rock where the sculptors were working. The lotus flower is a highly revered symbol of many Asian religions. The goddess of fertility is always shown under a branch of the mango tree. This group of 29 Ajanta caves, dating from about 200 BC, is carved in the curve of a gorge. The Ajanta caves predate the Ellora caves and were excavated by Buddhists. After the decline of Buddhism in India, these caves were abandoned for approximately 1,000 years until a British hunting party stumbled upon them in 1819. Notice how the stone ceiling has been carved to simulate wooden rafters of traditional temples. The Ajanta caves are famous for their paintings. Women wear their colorful saris even when working in the fields. Our guide Belinda and I are leaving the hotel. The next stop on the itinerary was Delhi, the capital city of India. The Taj Mahal Hotel in Delhi was very impressive. The lady in blue was our tour guide. The India Gate in Delhi is a 125-foot-high monument dedicated to the soldiers who have been killed in the line of duty. A heavy flow of a variety of vehicles created hectic problems for motorists and pedestrians on the many roundabouts. There was a great contrast between the modern buildings and housing for the poor. Notice the primitive way this woman squeezes limes in an old inner tube for her fruit stand. This is an Indian lawnmower and fertilizer spreader. Humayun was the second Mughal emperor of India. His tomb, built in the mid-16th century, is an example of Mughal architecture and is said to be the inspiration for the Taj Mahal. Indian squirrels are different from ours. This beautiful white mosque was located close to the tomb of Humayun. The 230-foot-high Qutb Minar Tower, built by the first Muslim Sultan of India in the 12th century, was a part of India's first mosque complex. These columns were a part of the original mosque. This monument is known as the Raj Ghat and is a memorial to Mahatma Gandhi. David Martin, one of our tour group members, is posing with a python. Shah Jahan, the same emperor who built the Taj Mahal, built this red fort in Old Delhi in the mid-17th century. One of the more memorable events of the trip was a rickshaw ride through the bazaars of Old Delhi. The Jami Masjid is the largest mosque in India and the final architectural extravagance of Emperor Shah Jahan. Its courtyard can accommodate 25,000 people.